Karibu sana to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jambinjeroge. Welcome to my little space. Today's video is actually a makeup tutorial for this look right here. When it comes to makeup, I'm not one for bold colors. I like subtle looks, although I do try to do bold colors once in a while, but this one is actually my favorite and I've been doing it for such a long time, and I think I've gotten to a point where I have kind of perfected it, I think. What do you think? I think so. So yeah, I thought I'd do a tutorial today and show you this simple yet glamorous look. Yeah.
Real hot girl shit. Real hot girl shit.
Okay, so I'm going with my Illegal Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm going to use that to clean under my eyebrows, and then I'm going to use that also on my eyelid to act as a primer for the eyeshadow. Of course, what I do to this eye, also do to the other one. Up next, I'm going to be grabbing a sponge and I'm going to use that sponge to kind of blend that concealer in completely. Next, I'm grabbing the Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn and the color corrector, and I'm going to use that to color correct over that area. As you know, women of color, we tend to be dark around that area, so I like to start with color correcting, and then I'm going to set it in with a bit of powder. Okay, up next I'm going to highlight, and I'm using the Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn and my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade number 40. Now I'm going to highlight under my eyes. This concealer is in the shade number 40. It's a bit bright, so I like to use it under my eyes. And then now I'm going to go in with the Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight in those areas. And I'm going to let that sit for a while. Next, Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 356. I'm going in with that at the back of my hand to kind of control the amount that I put on my face, and I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of tap. Halfway through, I realized that I wanted to use setting spray for this particular tutorial, so I'm going in with my setting spray because it really helps to blend in the foundation and kind of give you a glossy yet flawless finish. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blend that in. Don't forget, the motion is just tap. Don't rub, just tap, and allow it to really blend into your skin. I'm grabbing this angled brush and I'm going to use that to blend out my concealer. So don't worry if it doesn't blend out really well. I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge just to blend it out completely. But yes, this is a motion that I am using. Again, it's just like the foundation where we are just tapping slowly and allowing the product to kind of set in. Okay, now I'm going in with the sponge just to kind of blend that concealer in further. Next, I'm grabbing my Pro Concealer again in the shade Chestnut, and I'm going to use this to contour. So what I like to do is that I like to contour on my cheekbones, and also I'm going to go ahead and use the contour to contour my nose, and also a bit of my forehead, and also on my chin. So now we are going to use our sponge and we are going to just kind of blend it out. The reason I apply contour on my chin is because it gives you that kind of definition. As you can see, there's such a big difference from the side where I've blended out and the side where I haven't blended out the contour. So I use it on my chin just for that definition. Again, I'm going to go ahead and blend out on my cheekbones, and also I'm going to blend out the contour on my nose and on my forehead. Of course, with the forehead one, it's very optional, but I'm East African. The forehead needs to be contoured, okay? But you don't have to, you really don't. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and set that in with a little bit of powder. So I'm just going to apply the powder on the areas where I highlighted and also on my cheekbones where we contoured. Yeah, so go in with the powder under the eyes and also on the cheekbone and everywhere else that we highlighted to just kind of set all of that goodness in. As we allow that to sit, I'm going to grab my palette and I'm going to go in with that shade over there. It's like a maroon shade, and I'm going to use it on my eyelids. So basically I'm using it as a transitional shade. Up next, I'm going to go in with that brown over there and I'm going to apply it on top of that. So I'm really just going for a very simple 3-step eyeshadow look. You can do whatever look you want, but this is the one that I really like because the red and together with the brown just kind of creates a really nice color. And finally, I'm going in with that shimmer over there, and I'm going to apply it there. I mean, is it really a tutorial of mine if there's no shimmer involved? And imagine that's it. How simple was that? I look very simple. There was nothing complicated about it. Anyone can do it. And remember, with eyeshadow, just take your time and it will turn out well. Next, I'm going in with my palette once again, and I'm going to use that black. It's more actually of a dark gray color, and I'm going to use that to create eyeliner. Basically, yes, I like to use the shadow one just because it's so simple and it's so easy to do. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just use my eye pencil on my waterline. You can use whatever color eye pencil you want, but I wanted this one, which I typically use for my eyebrows. That's the one that I use for my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wipe off that excess powder. You don't want it to sit for too long, otherwise it will become a bit cakey. I'm grabbing my palette once again, and I'm going to be using that brown over there as a contour. You can use contour if you have contour, but I didn't have contour on hand, so I'm just going in with my palette. This kind of helps to kind of warm up the face, so I'm going to be applying my bronze wherever it is that we contoured. Okay, so up next, I'm going to be grabbing my palette again, and I'm going in with that red shade, and I'm going to use that as a blush. Of course, when you're applying blush, you have to smile so that you can know where to put the blush. So that's why I'm smiling there like a psychopath. Next, I'm going in with my eye pencil, and I'm going to use that to kind of line my lips, just because I'm going for this kind of brown look. Again, I'm going in with my Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut, and I'm going to apply that to that area over there. I'm going for a very nude lip, so this is what helps. And then I'm going to clean under my lips. Up next is setting spray, and this kind of helps to bring all the powders together, and I'm just going to fan that out. I actually went in with a lot, but don't worry, we'll fix that. Next, I'm going in with that eyeshadow over there, and I'm going to use that to highlight on the bridge of my nose, there on my lips, and also under my eyebrows and at the highest point of my cheekbones. Finally, I'm grabbing a tissue, and then I'm going to enclose my sponge in that tissue, and then I'm going to tap it on my face. So what this does is that it takes out any excess makeup that you might have, leaving you with a very flawless base. So if you don't take anything away from this tutorial, please take that. And we are finally done. That was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and most of all, I hope you learned a thing or two, or rather you stole a tip or two. I don't know, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Is this a look that you try? Let me know what you think about it, and if you do try it, please tag me. I'd love to see it. Yeah, that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below, share with your family and friends, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.